Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know.
Subscribe to Master J and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of his fired uploads.
Surprised some people when he signed that shorter-term extension, a year ago. He's still under contract through next year. He could opt out in 22-23. But I think this is a conversation for the Wizards and Beal that perhaps has had in the offseason. He is not going to be on the trade market here in the near future. And
what? Bradley Beal is not going to get traded then? He is loyal with the Wizards, and I'd love to see that. That is great and all, but think of it. If Bradley Beal got traded, that would be one of the best trades. I mean, it would be better than James Harden because he would be a better fit generally. And that even though he said that, he's loyal to the city, he's loyal to the team right now, but generally we don't see stars nowadays, stay in a team that long if they can't win with it. The NBA had changed since that. Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan staying on one team despite not having too much success all the time. Now, we've seen players like LeBron, recently James Harden once out, and John Wall, many more, but I think that he will stay, but under these losing circumstances, something might happen, and even though he has stated that he's not going to be traded right now, even his frustrations, I want to discuss a trade, 5 trades, and plus some few dream trades that I think that will happen, that if he wants to get traded, which I think could possibly happen, but at the same time, I think he will stay loyal, like Giannis. Yes, but the difference that he believes the team can win, but I personally think Giannis could be that Dirk. What's up, guys? It is Master J here. Welcome back to another video to the channel. And yes, it had been a pretty long time. I had been taking time to make the videos. It took time and stuff. Well, I found out that I want to make a high quality videos for you guys, and it takes me time. It takes me at least 2 hours to try to make these videos, and I'm trying to improve my editing software and my thumbnail and how I could make this better. So please show support by dropping a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you want to stay tuned on what's happening in this channel, and let's get to it. This video we are going to be discussing about the Bradley Beal trade and his stat lines and stuff. So let's get to it. So let's take a look at stat. And this year he has become the NBA's leading scorer. And generally, is he like what they say, a number 1 option on a championship team? Probably not. Number 2, definitely for sure. And I'd say he is obviously snubbed from last year, but definitely he's going to make the All-Star game this year. And let's get to the first trade into top 5. We're coming at the Atlanta Hawks. And with the Atlanta Hawks, they are a pretty interesting team right now, and they're making the playoffs, sitting on 7th. But in the beginning, we saw what they could have done They did great scoring against the Brooklyn Nets. Now, defense is a struggle, of course, and we are taking a look at a few regrets that they signed in free agency, like Bogdan Bogdanovic, potentially Danilo Gallinari, and more. It does seem like overpaid, but I think they are a superstar away from winning that chip to pair with Trae Young. And with all that being said, definitely to get Bradley Beal for that superstar way to get a championship, they trade John Collins, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Tony Snells, and 4 first-round picks. Now with Trae Young and John Collins, obviously. The thing about it is that John Collins has been calling out to Trey Young, calling him out, saying that he needs to, give his teammate more touches, and because I think generally mainly because he wants to have more touches so he can work to get that contract. Of course, he wants, and Trey Young obviously he instead of doing that, improving it to help the team, uh, to admit it, John Collins is correct. He needs to give his team more touch. Instead, he actually played worse at one game. That is not a great, but to fix that, we give John Collins a new start and see what he could do for Bradley Beal. And with Trey and Bradley Beal, that will be scary. I'd say we'll get you to at least to the top 7 seed at least. Top 7. I wouldn't say top 5. That's a little bit too high. They need to build the roster a bit more if they want to get more help. Now to get to the top 4, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. And with the 76ers, the thing about the 76ers is they're number 1. They're the best. Joel Embiid's playing the best basketball of his career, and they're doing awesome. Now Doc Rivers I agree with him. They could make the team better. They can improve this team, even though they're playing so great. Joel Embiid's playing great. Tobias Harris is living up to his contract. No one knew that would ever happen. He's actually playing like a star right now. The only thing is Ben Simmons. And yes, he had picked up his game a bit, but to make this team to jump for its next level, they need this trade to happen. And this trade consists Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, and 2 first-round picks for Bradley Beal. Now, originally, this was the package that the Rockets wanted from, the 76ers, but obviously they didn't want to give up for it. But the difference is they will make this for Beal, but he is a better fit generally. And who knows? I think that now, the only reason this is only top 4 because Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook out of the backcourt is terrible. It's like 3 years of basketball hell because none of them can actually shoot threes that well. But this is a future to build around, and they probably will have to move Ross if that happens. Moving on, top 3, the Denver Nuggets, and let's get straight to it. And definitely, they need that missing piece there. A good team, but not good enough. And with this trade package, Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris, and Bol, and 2 first-round picks and 2 pick swap. Now, the Nuggets might actually say no to this because even though they get a great deal, they're too sticked up to their future that they are claiming at with Michael Porter Jr. and Bol. But the thing is, the future isn't always going to be looking that great if you literally have a chance to contend now, to make that one step to get you a championship. And if they never make this trade, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic might not be NBA champions. Moving on, top 2, we got the Miami Heat. And with the Miami Heat, generally, they are looking like a fluke from last year because they're playing the bubble, and I think mainly injuries and everyone's just slow start, but they can pick this up potentially with the Bradley Beal. This is the trade exactly what that was original, but Pat Riley for some reason doesn't want to stick. But come on, to be honest, Pat Riley does trades like this all the time, and I'm not sure he will do this. I think he's just trying to bump up the value of his guys. So Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Chua, and 2 first-round picks is enough for this. Some reporters said that this is too much for Miami to give up. Come on, cut that crap. This is exactly what they need. Now, go on number 1, the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors, they have been, hanging around the 8th seed, and they're not looking that great this year mainly because the Warriors are really just relying on Curry, and that is not great. And Curry's doing great. I won't lie, I'm a I'm a big Warriors fan, and I'm a big believer in Curry and the Warriors, but I do not believe that even though if he's MVP, he's putting one of the best career he's having and coming out from an injury, but he can't do it alone. He needs someone, and that someone could be possibly Bradley Beal. And I like this trade. I'd say this is the most realistic and most best package they could ever get for Beal. I mean, you're getting the 2021 first round pick, which this year is Minnesota's pick. Actually, they own the Minnesota's pick, and that is top 3 pick. And I heard that this year's pick is the draft is stacked. They can get Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga. There's Evan Mobley, and more possibility. And I especially like this prospect, Greg Brown. And definitely the Wizards have a lot to pick from. And they get, promising Wiggins, who's looking like he is slowly progressing, and he's slowly living up to the reputation a bit. Kelly Oubre, who knows? Bring him back to where the team drafted him. He might turn back to the Kelly Oubre he was originally with, and the Wizards would give Bradley Beal cap filler, to make the money work, of course. Now coming at a dream trade. The first one is the Los Angeles Lakers, and definitely people say that the Lakers could possibly get it. Very realistic. I do not believe that. I mean, like, if you were the Wizards, would you really want KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Talon Horton Tucker, and 2 first-round picks? That's not even the lottery for Bradley Beal. No, but don't get me wrong, Talon Horton Tucker has extreme potential. So as KCP is a great player for if you are trying to win, but the Wizards obviously need to rebuild right now. They aren't going anywhere with this package. So moving next, we got dream trade number 2, and that is I actually like this a little better from the Lakers. Now the Clippers only have 1 draft picks left, so they give this draft pick with cap filler because to make the money work with Lou Williams, Luke Kennard, and Avata Zubats. That's definitely replacing Thomas Bryant right now. These are 2 young quality role players. I think potential starters and a good 6-man. Maybe flip him for value if he start playing great again. And for the Clippers, definitely this is a no-brainer if this could possibly work. And Kawhi, Bradley Beal, Paul George, that is definitely going to get championship. That could actually beat the Lakers. Max Kellerman, Stephen A. Smith had agreed to this. Now, number 3, the thing is, I don't like about this package. People said the Bucks. Stephen A. Smith had said that the Bucks could trade for it. It would be awesome. Actually, that was Max Kellerman, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, the Bucks give up Drew Holiday in the first-round pick for Bradley Beal. I mean, like, they gave up 5 first-round picks for Drew Holiday and gave up another first-round picks. So yeah, man, I don't want to talk about this. This is just horrible. If you watch all the video all to the end, thank you guys. And this is what I personally think that Bradley Beal you could get for Bradley Beal, and this is a fun trade idea if he does get traded. Now, please check out 2 videos that I think that's related to it. The top 5 Miami trades top 3 trades that could fix the Miami Heat that could get them to a championship. Then there's another one, top 3 trades that will get the Denver Nuggets to a championship. If you guys are interested, please smash that like button, turn on notifications so you won't miss any video I upload. And this is me, Master J. Peace out.